mencapai misi yang satu, permisi kita bantu.
Tahniah. Siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda, siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, today welcome to Pusat Tuisyen Academy YouTuber bermula percuma forever percuma. Okay, so it's free forever. Okay, how are you doing today? Today I'm alone. I hope all of you are ready for today's lesson. Okay, wait, I have to check the volume. Okay, it's okay. Okay, we move on to the next slide. Okay. Who's with me? Okay, good evening, Madam Aisah. Yes, good evening, Lee Simon. How are you today, Lee Simon? Okay. If you want to join the Conti, you want to join the studio, you can join me. Okay, today I'm doing speaking because the students are having their semester session 3 speaking. Okay, session 3 2023. Okay, Muet speaking. Okay. Today is the second day, so they are having speaking exam. Okay, for those who are taking Muet session 2 and Muet session 3. Okay, Muet session 3 exam. Okay, so I will continue. Okay, this is the starting doa. The doa you have to read for the Muslim before you study. Okay, so for the rest, for the non-Muslim, you can pray according to your religion. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma abta' alaina ikmataka wanshur alaina min azahimi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay. Okay, we move on. Where is it? Lost my speaking. Yeah. I accidentally to click the wrong button. Okay, so it's okay. I will share again. Not video file, sorry, not video file, is share screen, only share screen. So where are you? Okay, so this is the screen. Add to the stage. Okay, so hide. Okay, I will continue. Okay, next, the studying doa. Okay, settle this one. Okay, this is my team. Okay, there are one more English teacher joining out my team. Okay, Muet and English Matriculation group. Okay, the new members. Okay, you have already know Cikgu Hamna is doing Umrah starting today. Okay, she's going to Mecca, and then Madam Shah, and then Madam Savina. Teacher Yani, okay, pray for Teacher Yani to get well soon because she's having COVID-19 for the second time, okay? And we have Madam Madi, Madam Anita Canistian, and also Madam Asha Osman. And the new member is Madam Hedi, okay? Madam Hedi is joining because she starts to teach Muet, okay, this year, okay? So she will join this team. Okay, last week she has already joined, so maybe she's busy today, so never mind. Okay, so the new team member, okay, Madam Hedi. Okay, Muet speaking task specification. Group size 2 to 4 candidates. Candidates respond to part 1 individually. Okay, the topics for part 1 and part 2 are related. However, part 1 is written so that candidates can speak generally and draw from personal experience if desired. Okay, there are 2 examiners, okay, and time allowed 2 minutes to prepare and 2 minutes to present. Okay, you are not allowed uh, to write after the 2 minutes preparation times is ended. Okay, candidate will have their own task sheets providing the standard rubrics and information on what they should talk about. They will be asked to talk about different aspects of topic. Okay, so next. Okay, the seating arrangement, actually, you have to be 1 meter from each other. Okay, 1 meter from each other. Okay, examiner 1, and on his or her left is candidate A, next to A is B, and then examiner 2, opposite B, candidate B is candidate C, opposite candidate A is candidate D. This is the seating position, okay, seating arrangement. Okay, we move on to part 1, individual presentation. This is individual presentation. I'm teaching you one by one, okay. Types of stimulus, textual stimulus, a brief statement on the topic, followed by an aspect of the topic for each test taker to talk about, for each candidate to talk about. Okay, standard rubrics. Okay, the rubrics are the same, almost the same. Each task comes with the following standard rubrics. You have 2 minutes to prepare. You have 2 minutes to talk. You have to give a presentation to or talk about. Okay, speaking context, individual presentation to group members. Okay, individual presentation for group members. Okay, length of response, candidates are expected to speak for up to 2 minutes. Mode oral presentation, and it is formal. Okay, production relates mostly to concrete matters. Task may result in speech. Okay, in speech. Okay, and we continue. Part 1, individual presentation. What are the skills you need to emphasize? The first one is expressing opinions. You have to give reasons, okay? Justify your points, okay? Elaborating, summarizing, and also concluding, okay? You are expressing your opinion. Plus, you need to give reasons, okay? And you elaborate on the points given. You have to justifying, you have to summarize, and you have to conclude your points, okay? And task fulfillment, assessment criteria. Task fulfillment, okay, 6, discourse management 6, language 6, total 18, okay. Tackling part 1, how to tackle part 1. Okay, content, okay, relevancy, okay, relevancy. Maturity, because you are already in Form 6 or in university, so maturity does count. And adequacy. Okay, fluency, whether you are confident, and the coherence and cohesion, how you present your points. Okay, they must be coherent and cohesion. Language, we will check your pronunciation. Okay, like the word finance, Finance. Okay, there are candidates who pronounce it as finance. Okay, finance. And the normal pronunciation problem, the word pronunciation problem is examiner. A lot of the candidates, okay, pronounce it as examiner. Okay, it's not examiner, but examiner. Okay, examiner, not examiner. Okay, so vocabulary. Okay, try to use low frequency vocab. Okay, low frequency words such as versatile. Okay, versatile, vast. Okay, what else? Okay, engulfing, okay, a lot more, okay. Try to use low frequency words, okay, the words that you seldom use in your daily conversation. And then sentence structure, okay, try to mix not only simple, try not to use only simple sentence, but you must use compound and also complex sentences, mix, okay, mix of different types of sentences, okay, you must mix with different types of sentences. Okay, individual presentation part 1. Oh, sorry. Okay, individual presentation part 1. Okay, we move on. Practice part 1. Okay, example part 1, individual presentation. Situation, it is, okay, wrong type, it is typed, it is too close without space there, without spacing. So it is important to have a happy family. Suggest some ways parents can make their children happy. Okay, suggest somewhere parents can make their children happy. Wait, okay, I want to use the pointer. Okay, I want to use the pointer. Okay, candidate A, you have to give a presentation to your class. Talk about the importance of spending time together. Okay, you need to understand the situation and also the task given. Okay, it is important to have a happy family. So happy family is important. Okay, to have a happy family is important. So suggest some ways. You have to suggest some ways parents, okay, parents can make their children happy. So candidate A, you have to give a presentation to your class. Talk about the importance of spending time together. Okay, for parents, they need to know the importance of spending time together. Okay, spending time together. Okay. Okay, you need to understand your situation. Okay, part 1, individual presentation. The first thing you have to do is you have to understand the situation. You must know what you are going to do. Okay, what are the points you need to find out? Okay, so you double check which candidate you are. The first one is you need to know which candidate you are according to the index, according to the what the usher has put in the HMC form, in the marks form. Okay, so whether you are A, B, C, or D, to make sure you don't prepare another candidate's speech. And then second thing, you need to study the situation given carefully. The situation is a brief statement on the topic and is made in 2 or 3 sentences. And normally you can understand the statement given. Okay, you can understand all the words given. Okay, part 1, individual presentation. You have to understand your situation. The form for each candidate consists of not more than 10 words starting with talk about. Okay, underline the keywords or phrases. Make sure you understand what you have to talk about. It is very, very important for you to understand what you are going to talk about. Okay, before that, I need to share. Wait for a while. Okay, so wait. Who's coming? Encah Yao. Encah Yao, okay, on your gadget. Hello. Sekejap ya, saya ada kelas. Nanti saya call balik. Ada kelas sampai pukul 6. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, Chaya, thank you for joining me, Chaya. Okay, so okay.
When the teacher
Yeah. Teacher Chia,
Chia,
Teacher Chia, you miss Teacher Chia. Where is Teacher
Madam
Chia?
Mina,
Madam Mina, all too busy. They are busy.
Madam Yeli,
Madam,
Madam Harijan,
all busy. They are all busy. Only me. I'm not that busy today. Okay, I'm not that busy, so I'm doing the class today. Okay, last week I was not in. Okay, last week Teacher Yanni was presenting last week. Okay, Cikgu Hana also not in Malaysia anymore. She went overseas. She went to do her umrah. Okay, she's not in, Cikgu Hana. Okay, so I continue. Okay, part 1, individual presentation. You have to understand your situation. So you need to underline the keywords. Okay, you need to underline the keywords. Okay, example, it is important to have a happy family. Okay, suggest some ways parents can make their children happy. This is the situation. Okay, for candidate A, you have to give a presentation to your class, talk about the importance of spending time together. Okay, the importance of spending time together. So brainstorm for ideas. How are you going to brainstorm for ideas? You need to jot down your ideas in clusters using keywords. Okay, you cannot write. You don't have time to write full sentences or complete sentences. Just jot down your ideas in clusters using keywords. Okay, plan and organize your ideas as you only have 2 minutes. For individual presentation, the preparation time is only 2 minutes, and after the 2 minutes ended, you are not allowed to write anymore. Okay, you are not allowed to write anymore. Okay, we move on. Okay, this is how you brainstorm your ideas. Okay, brainstorm for ideas, spend time together. Okay, children feel loved and cared for, improves mental health, and also enhances bond with children. So you do clusters, okay, clusters of points. Okay, you jot down at least 3 main points. Okay, if you can elaborate very well, 2 points are enough. Okay, 2 points are enough. If you cannot elaborate very well, so I would like to advise you to have 3 points. Okay, 3 points. Okay, jot down 3 main points, brainstorm, reorganize, and expand ideas, elaborate, and you give examples. Okay, you give examples. Okay, next. Okay, preparing your text for presentation, 2 minutes. Okay, remember, you are not allowed to write after this. After the 2 minutes preparation, you are not allowed to write anymore. Okay, so preparing your text for presentation for your 2 minutes individual presentation, you need to organize your points into sequences or steps. Okay, coherence and cohesion. Okay, number them. Quickly insert linkers near the number. Remember your introduction and conclusion. Okay, if you have 3 points, so the first paragraph is your intro, second, third, fourth is your points. Okay, body of the paragraph, body of your presentation, your script for your individual presentation, and then the last one is conclusion. Almost the same like your essay. Okay, almost the same like your essay, only that for your essay it is much longer. Okay, so this is how preparing your text for presentation. Task: introduction. What you need to introduce the main point. Okay, and then body. Okay, there are 3 points. Okay, state and develop the points. Point 1, elaborate and you give example. For point 2, you elaborate and you give example. Same thing for point 3, you elaborate and you give example. And the last thing is conclusion, you summarize the point and then you say thank you. Okay, so finish your first individual presentation. Okay, so example, okay, introduction, you greet your examiner, not examiner but examiner. Okay, state your suggestion, opinion, point of view, give your all the 3 points here. And then for body, same thing. Okay, present the main point, explain, give a reason, and provide an example. Same thing happen to your second point and also third point. Plus, remember to use linkers or connectives for cohesiveness. And conclusion, you just summarize your points and then you say thank you. Thank you, the examiners. Okay, not examiners, but examiners. Okay, same thing. Okay, task, this one I make it bigger. Okay, state, develop, point, summarize, the same thing. Okay, so also the same thing. Okay, I just make it in other form. Okay, so look at same thing. Okay, introduction, greet examiners and other candidates. Good morning, good afternoon to the examiners and all the candidates. State task given. The task states that in my opinion or I would suggest. This is for your introduction. Okay, greeting, good morning everyone. Suggestion, happy family, parents, make children happy, important to spend time together. So, body paragraphs, main idea 1, elaboration and example. My main point, you can use these useful expressions for your individual presentation. Example, my main point is, okay, this means that, for example, thus. And then main idea 2, besides, according to, this is because, on top of that, a good example is hence. And the last point, main idea 3, in addition to elaborate, one example is as a result. Okay, this is the useful expressions that you can use in your speaking exam. Okay, speaking exam. Okay, preparing your text for presentation. Example, children feel loved and cared for, feel secured, develop positive behaviors and attitudes, more confident and cooperative, less behavioral problems such as aggressiveness, violence, and substance abuse. Okay, so if you have behavioral problems, means you do not have enough love from your parents. Okay, so don't create discipline problem. Okay, so next, point number 2, enhances bond with children. So how are you going to enhance bond with children? This is about parents. Okay, how parents can enhance bonds with children. The first one is better communication. Children gain trust and then share their feelings, fear, worries, excitement. They can share their problems with parents. If they feel insecure, they won't share anything with their parents. And please be more empathy for children and inculcate family's value. Okay, what is it? What is it? Can I try after this? Okay, can later. Okay, later I will let you to read. Okay, Cha Yao. Okay, Cha Yao. Wait, Okay, point number 3, improves mental health, face-to-face interaction, strong emotional support, reduces loneliness, anxiety, and depression, less stress, can overcome frustration and anxiety. Okay, so conclusion, Outline, summarize, main ideas, and conclude. To summarize, okay, so useful expression, you can use these words, okay, to summarize. Therefore, I would conclude that, and thank examiners, just say thank you. That's enough, okay? Okay, so summarize. Spend time together, important to create a happy family. This one you link to the situation to create a happy family. Love and care enhances bond, improves mental health, results in happy children, in happy children, makes children happy. So thank the examiner. So presenting. Okay, wait for a while. Okay, it is important that you do the following. Number one, okay, use grammatically correct language, pronunciation, and intonation. Okay, and then use a variety of vocabulary and sentence structures. Use appropriate pauses. Speak confidently in a calm, clear voice. Don't mumble, okay? Don't whisper. Examiners couldn't hear you, okay? We want to give you marks. If we couldn't hear you, how can we give you good marks, okay? Maintain effective eye contact. Sit up straight and use some relevant hand gestures. Okay, not overuse, but some relevant, okay, hand gestures. Okay, so next.
So what meaning a little bit?
Okay, what is it? Again, I beg your pardon.
Little bit.
What is the spelling?
Little bit.
Spelling? Which one?
Can you just underline? Yes.
Okay.
IELEVAND.
Where is it? Relevant. Some relevant means not too much, not like you want to punch the other person like this. No.
In the love.
So very
In the love.
minimum. Yeah.
In the love, correct. Madam Aisah, in the love.
Huh? Again?
The from the all candidate.
Or candidate? What is it? Okay, he's lost. Not in. Okay, so I continue. Okay, so presenting and introduction. Good morning, examiners and all the candidates. It is important to have a happy family for the physical, emotional, and mental growth of children. The upbringing of children is important to create happy children. Therefore, the role of parents in creating a happy family is important. In my opinion, parents can make their children happy by spending time with them because they will feel love, okay? They will feel love and cared for, can enhance bond with them and improve mental health. Okay, so we move on to the next one. Candidate A presenting the first point. Okay, my main point is that the presence of parents in their children's lives makes children feel loved and cared for. Children feel secured and develop positive behaviors and attitudes. At the same time, children become more confident and cooperative. For example, they are more willing to listen to their parents' advice as they know that their parents love and care for them very much, thus wanting the best for them. This leads to less behavioral problems such as aggressiveness, violence, and substance abuse. Thus, when parents spend time together with their children, the children feel contented and happy. Okay, remember, you want to create a happy family as they create happy memories together. Link back to the situation. Okay, next, candidate A, second point. Okay. Secondly, parents who spend time with their children get to enhance the bond with their children. There is better communication and lesser conflicts between parents and children. This means that parents gain the trust of their children, so their children are more willing to share their feelings. When children share their fears, worries, or excitement with their parents, parents develop more understanding and empathy for their children. On top of that, they inculcate strong family values, whereby children will always confide in their parents wherever they face problems. They will share. They will share their problems with their parents. Hi, Teacher Yanni. Rest. Okay, please rest. Please rest, my dear. Please rest. Okay. Get well soon. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Okay, please rest, Teacher Yanni. Please rest. Okay, you are not well. Okay, please rest. Okay. Okay. A good example is when children are being bullied in school, and they share their fears of going to school when they interact with their parents, either during meal times or reading time spent together. So we can see that parents can make children happier by interacting with them and finding solutions to their problems when they spend time together on a frequent basis. Okay, we move on to the next point, third point. Okay, next I would like to point out. Yeah, Chayo, you want to read? You want to read, Chayo? Okay, try to read. Next. Oh, freezing. Okay, next, I would like to point out that it is important that parents spend time with their children as it can improve the mental health of their children. Having face-to-face interaction creates a strong emotional support that is important for the well-being of their children, not only emotionally, but mentally as well. This is because children who spend happy times together with their parents build a strong connection that can reduce their feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or depression. Okay, research has shown that children with more interaction with their parents are happier and feel less stressful. And as a result, they are able to overcome any frustration or anxiety they face in their lives. They become happier children because they have parents who sacrifice their time to be with them. Okay, this is the third point. Okay, the last conclusion. Okay, in conclusion, I believe that spending time together is important in creating a happy family. The love and care shown by parents enhances the bond between parents and children and improves the bond between improve the mental health of their children. The benefit of parents spending time with their children is manifold. Hence, parents can make their children happy by spending valuable time together. Thank you. Okay, so this is the end of task part one. Okay, so do it yourself. You can do it yourself following the example given. Okay, for candidate B, talk about the importance of parents giving their children affection. For candidate C, talk about importance of parents positively encouraging their children. And for candidate D, talk about importance of parents praising their children. Okay, so we move on to part 2. Okay, 25 minutes more before I end the lesson. Okay, so for part 2, There are 4 criterion, okay? Topic development, how you develop the topic. Interactive communication, because part 2 is a group discussion. So you need to interact with the other candidates, okay? So discourse management, and then the last one is language, okay? So we move on. Okay, group discussion, visual and textual stimuli in the form of brief statement about the topic and a mind map containing ideas for discussion. Okay, the task come with the following standard rubrics. You have 3 minutes to prepare. In your discussion, you may support or oppose the other candidates' views. Okay, some ideas have been provided in the mind map. One question with 5 ideas consisting of 1 to 3 words. You may use these ideas, or you may also come up with your own ideas. And at the end of the discussion, try to decide on the best suggestion. You have 8 to 12 minutes for discussion, okay? 8 to 12 minutes for the discussion. Okay, what are the skills to emphasize? Okay, expressing opinions, giving reasons, elaborating, justifying, inferring, evaluating, initiating, prompting, negotiating, turn taking, interrupting, summarizing, and concluding. These are all the skills you need to emphasize for your group discussion. Okay, part 2 of the test involve a group discussion with a maximum 4 members. Maximum 4. Can be 3, can be 2. Okay, so the topics for part 1 and part 2 are related. Part 1 and part 2 topics are related, the same theme. However, part 2 is written so that candidates have to address the topic at a more abstract and conceptual level, negotiating their way to answer the questions. Okay, same examiner who is assessing part 1, they will also assess you in part 2. Okay, so times allowed 3 minutes to prepare and 8 to 12 minutes to present. Okay, candidate will have a task sheet providing the standard rubrics and information on what they should talk about, including the mind map. Okay, so it's a group discussion, general academic language, but can vary in terms of formality. Production should cover more abstract and conceptual matters, thus may result in speech. Okay, group size, if 4 members, 8 to 12 minutes. If only 3 in a group, 6 to 10 minutes. If only 2, 4 to 8 minutes. It is the time given for discussion. Okay, the same thing, you need to watch relevancy, maturity, adequacy, fluency, confidence, coherence and cohesion, language or pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, sentence structures. Okay, so practice. Okay, same thing. Okay, about family. There is an increasing concern about the importance of having a good family reputation. In your group, discuss the factors that can affect a family's reputation. Okay, so try, at the end of the discussion, try to decide the most important factor that can affect a family reputation. So this is the mind map. Okay, what factors can affect a family's reputation? Income level, educational level, occupation, behavior, lifestyle. Okay, so this is how you need to you need to jot down your points in clusters. Okay, for part 2, the main points have already been provided. However, you still need to expand on them. Okay, identify the best answer options and elaborate on it. Come up with arguments for or against the other points. Okay, remember that the other candidates may argue for or against your preferred answer option. Okay, so take that into account when preparing your arguments. In this example, behavior has been identified as the best answer. Give examples where necessary. Okay, so these are the how you jot down your points for part 2, not complete sentences. Okay, so example, candidate C. Chaya, you want to try to become candidate C? Can you read? Chaya, can you read?
Good morning, everyone. We
Okay.
are now to indication the most important factor that can affect a family's reputation. In my opinion, the indicator on the member of a family the most important factor because it depends the intelligence
Intelligent.
level and intelligence intelligence and intelligence
Intelligence.
intelligence level and social status of the family. If a
Okay.
family constant can see and if a family consists of these very professional like doctor, lawyer, account and hospitals, the family relationship is considered a good one. However, first and foremost, the family member must have a good level of education in order to establish themselves in a respectable
Career.
career.
Okay,
career.
thank you, Chanjao. Okay, I will continue. Okay, that's right. Without a good education, people wouldn't have a good job and therefore a high income level. Okay, you must have a good job, then only you will get a high income level. I think that high income levels play a big part in affecting a family's reputation. People respect success and making money or having a high income level is viewed as the result of success. Do you agree with me, candidate D? Okay, so I
Agree.
continue.
I agree.
Okay, that's true to an extent. Okay, candidate D answer, that's true to an extent. But a good education doesn't automatically assure you of a high income level. One example includes business people who aren't highly educated, but they are richer than most professionals. Okay, they are well respected too. Sometimes even more professionals. Okay, they sometimes even more so. So I feel that the occupation of family members are very important for the reputation of a family. However, in my opinion, I would say that income level affects a family's reputation the most. Our society is quite materialistic, and as you mentioned earlier, candidate B, people respect success. Okay, society judges people based on their assets. As long as you have the money, you will get respect. Different rules seem to apply to the rich. Even if they misbehave, people tend to look the other way and forget about it. Okay, so you need to be rich. Oh my God. Okay, so candidate A, that's absolutely not true. People forgive, but they never forget. They might stop talking about it, but the impression remains. I strongly believe that behavior is the most important factor that determines a family reputation. Once their reputation is marred due to the misbehavior or ethical misconduct, that family's reputation is gone forever. This is because poor attitude reflects a poor upbringing. Yes, I believe in this. Okay. Candidate C, I think you are right. The bad behavior of a family member is an embarrassment to the whole family. Societies look down on a family when one of its members behaves badly. For instance, if a family member is convicted of theft or of abusing a maid, the news would spread like wildfire. Everybody will know about it. And people would then look at the person and his or her family in a different light. Okay? People will start to treat the family differently because of one black sheep in the family. So be careful, okay? So would you say that family's lifestyle matters great? A family's lifestyle doesn't necessarily reflect their true net worth. There are families that spend a lot of money on big houses and expensive cars, but are struggling to pay their mortgage. There are also rich people who like to show off their wealth, and sometimes it comes across as tacky and tasteless. In fact, I think that a family's lifestyle can affect their reputation even more than their income levels because, as candidate D mentioned earlier, a materialistic display of wealth comes across as success, and not everyone who earns a lot of money likes to show up. Those who spend too much but don't have the means to pay for it will also face embarrassment in the long run. Okay, I suppose that's true. Both you and candidate here have valid points. How a family portrays itself and how its members behave both have an impact on the family's reputation. However, I think that behavior would have a greater impact overall. After all, if one black sheep shows a lack of moral values, the whole family will be blamed. Okay, even if the family seems wealthy, people will speculate that they deal in illegal or unethical business practices to get rich. So while the lifestyle, occupations, income, and educational levels of a family affect its reputation, I believe that behavior is the most important factor that can affect a family's reputation. Okay, candidate A, it's quite clear that the behavior of a family members is important. Good behavior is well respected. One good example would be a family of courteous, kind, and honest blue-collar factory workers. Let's say that an incident of theft occurs in the factory where they work. Due to the fact that their family has a good reputation for high moral values, no one would ever point a finger at them. Wouldn't you agree, candidate D? You have made your view very clear. I agree with you. Behavior is definitely the main factor which affects a family's reputation. People respect a family with strong moral values, and the bad behavior of one person can tarnish his or her family's reputation. It can even lead to social rejection. For instance, the family's neighbors might not want to be friendly with a family that abuses their own maid. Okay, so next. Right? So we all agree that behavior is the most important factor that can affect a family's reputation. Does anyone have anything else to say? Otherwise, let's bring this discussion to a close. Thank you for your contribution to this discussion. Okay, so more strategies. Okay, and I already ended part 2. Okay, so you can view and check how the discussion going on. Okay, so more strategies and tips. Okay, more strategies and tips. Okay, next. Part 2, group interaction. Okay, before you enter the examination room, decide who will start task B. Okay, part 2. Okay, part 2. Okay, who will start part 2. You will not be looking for each other to start the discussion, not looking at each other in the exam room. Okay, not in the exam room, but in the quarantine room. Okay, decide, okay, plan your strategy. Who is going to start, who is going to conclude. Okay, you plan your strategy, not in the exam room when the examiner asks you to, okay, can anyone initiate the discussion. Not that time you are looking for each other, who is going to start, who is going to start. Okay, you are wasting your time. Okay, you can start the discussion by saying, let us begin our discussion by looking at the option we have, or let's start. Okay, you are given 3 minutes to prepare points to support or oppose the other candidates' views. Okay, remember 3 minutes to prepare your points for part 2. And after you have listened to everyone, try to come to a decision as to which of the 5 suggestions is the best, or if you give another point, press either with all the suggestion given. Okay, your group is given 8 to 12 minutes for the discussion. So strategies and tip part 2, group instruction, example of sentences you can use. Okay, you can screenshot this, and okay, you can print. Okay, you can memorize, you can use it during your exam, but not to bring in the exam room. Okay, good morning, good afternoon once again to everyone. We are here to focus on the issue at hand, which is, so okay, you fill in what is the issue, what is the topic, what is the situation. Okay, allow me to begin. First of all, I think, okay, so give your own point. Okay, the first point. Therefore, okay, in my opinion, I strongly believe that this is because I think, for example. Okay, so what about candidate D? I see your point, candidate B, but I think it would be more. Yes, I agree with you, candidate D. To add to your point, I feel that. Okay, I'm afraid I don't see eye to eye with both of you. Okay, don't see eye to eye means you don't agree. Okay, with both of you, because I think. Okay, moreover, can you all understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, this is an example of sentences you can use during the discussion. Okay, that's an interesting perspective, and I agree with you that. However, I think we should consider other points. Okay, start discussing other points because you have 12 minutes. Okay, 12 minutes is quite long. Okay, we should also think about, wouldn't you agree? Okay, so that's a good point, but don't you think? Remember, we need to think of the best and the most useful choice. I agree with you, candidate A. In addition, so candidate B and C, what do you think? Okay, these are example of the expression you can use. Okay, you can use during the presentation. Okay, during the group discussion. Okay, again, now that you have explained it like that, I also agree that, as for me, I feel that it is also, that's right. Well, after listening to all the points of the 4 choices we have, or the 5 choices we have, I think it is time to make a conclusion. Yes, I think so too. Does everyone agree that we choose as the best option? Yes, I agree. All of us agree is the best choice, because so that's the end of our discussion. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we move on. If agree, how to conclude? Okay, how to conclude? Example of sentences you can use. If 3 of you agree and 1 disagree with the points given, with the options given. So conclusion, you can say like this. To conclude, most of us agree that, okay, what is just fill in, is the best choice, is the best solution, is the best suggestion, because give, justify why, and then say thank you. If 3 agree, 1 disagree. If 2 agree, 2 disagree. Okay, so in conclusion, we were unable to make a solid decision. Okay, so if 2 agree, 2 disagree, you have 4 of you. Okay, if 2 agree, 2 disagree, how you are going to conclude? You can conclude like this. Okay, in conclusion, we were unable to make a solid decision because some of us strongly believe that the best choice is, okay, so because, okay, justify why that is the best choice, okay, while the rest of us think that is the most, because, thank you. So you can give both suggestion and justify, okay, at the same time you have to justify why two of you choose these points, why another the rest choose another points, okay, but please justify why. Okay, so next, all disagree, okay, all disagree. If all disagree, in a nutshell, or I think I would like you to use in conclusion is much better, okay. In conclusion, we were unable to come to an agreement on which of the four options is the best choice. If you can't make an agreement, okay, you can't come to an agreement of which of the four or the five options is the best choice. It seems all of us strongly believe in our own points. Thank you. So if all disagree, this is how you are going to conclude your discussion. Okay. So helpful tips do. Okay, I'm going to share you helpful tips do's. Okay. Okay. Read the situation, underline the keywords, make sure you understand the task given. Please, please, please do not go off tangent. You must link to your task with the situation. Okay? You must link your task with the situation. Example, spending less. Okay? Spending less. Spending less, why? Okay? Because if you are staying in a village, okay, one of the point, you can spend less. Spending less because of you are staying in the village, not spending less because something else, or spending less in general. Okay, so you must link to the situation. Spending less because you are staying in a village. Why? Because you can plant your own vegetables. Okay, you can catch your own, can have your own, you can go fishing and have fish, okay, for you to cook your fish curry. Okay, you don't need to buy from the market, so you are spending less. There are example, this is example how you are going to link with the situation. The situation is when you are staying in a village, you can spend lesser. So how? Okay, not spending less in general. You must link to the situation. Okay, link your task with the situation. Remember, that's why I asked you to read the situation, underline the keywords. Make sure you understand the task given. Okay, make sure you understand the task given. Then only you find your points. Okay, vary the volume of your voice to emphasize important points and to sound more interesting, not monotonous. Okay, vary the no. You have to vary. Sometimes high pitch, sometimes low pitch, but not to whisper. Okay, we cannot hear you. And please use standard English. Standard English, okay? Look at the other candidates while presenting. Don't look at your notes, okay? Don't look at your notes. You can glance to your notes, but you have to look at the other candidates while presenting. Show your confidence. Sit upright, be calm and confident and smile. Use appropriate hand gestures and body language. Maintain eye contact with other candidates. Okay, listen attentively while others are presenting. Don't simply jot down your points and you do not listen to the other candidates. Then you cannot rebut, you cannot oppose, you cannot support their points. Okay, respond to other candidates and quote what other candidates has said. Okay. Use cohesive devices effectively. Show interest in the discussion. Okay, show interest in the discussion. If you can, for part 2, come up with at least one new point in the group discussion. Like today, okay, it's about what are the issues in the cities, okay, in the city. What is the issue? So one of the candidates, okay, managed to give 1 point, traffic jam. Okay, traffic jam is one of the serious issue in the cities that we need to handle. Okay, so it is a new point. What scope? Okay, what is a new point? So very good for that candidates. Okay, if you can, try at least one new point in the group discussion. Okay, remember that. Okay, familiarize yourself with the format of the question. Stop writing when the time for preparation is up, and please wear an appropriate attire. Come early to the examination center. Eat your breakfast. Okay, you will be granted if in the morning session and you are the last group, the fifth group. Remember, from 7:30 and your turn will only come around 10:30. Around 10:30, you will be very, very hungry that time. So eat your breakfast, okay? Eat your breakfast. Bring your pen. Nowadays, examiners do not give their pens, okay? Do not prepare the pens for you. So bring your own pen. Muet slip D, the exam slip. Please, 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 for the private candidate, please print out Muet slip D. Okay, because the handphone will be off. We cannot see your Muet slip D in the phone. So please, please, please print out your Muet slip D or registration slip, and please bring your identity card. Okay, 3 things: pen, Muet slip D, and your identity card. And please eat your breakfast. Please eat something before you come to the exam center. Okay, helpful tips don't. Okay, helpful tips don't use Manglish. Okay, the word la la la. Okay, keep quiet, silent for a long time. Okay, we cannot give you marks. Okay, examiner cannot give you mark if you keep quiet. From part 1 until part 2. Okay, you come for 30 minutes but you do not say anything. How can the examiner give you marks? Okay, we will give you 0. Okay, 0 to 1. That's all. You need to say something. Okay, it is a speaking exam. You need to say something, speak something. Okay, being a passive participant in a discussion, be active, please. You paid 100 plus for this Muet exam. So please do your part. Prepare for the exam. There are videos, there are notes in the YouTube. You can watch it. Okay, not only watching TikTok, okay, but watching video, Muet video, okay. Okay, do not wait to be prompted. Okay, wait to be prompted. No. Okay, take part actively. Okay. Okay, monosyllabic response. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay. Show no interest. Okay. Mumble, speak softly or shout. Okay. Cannot. You cannot shout. Okay. Use fillers like uh. Use peculiar speech habits like lah, yeah, you know lah. Actually, okay, pidget, okay, make sounds like this, okay. Fold your arms or shake your legs, okay, shake your legs, okay. Okay, or you fiddle your pen, okay, you fiddle your pen, how you fiddle your pen, and suddenly the pen missing from your hand, okay. For tap the table, make noise, okay. Okay, beat your pen or fingers. Okay, do not make noise. Keep looking at your notes. No, must have eye contact. Conquer the discussion. You monopolize the discussion, not giving other candidates a chance to speak. Okay, don't do this. Okay, keep on interrupting other candidates when they are giving their opinions. Please do not do this. Bring home the question paper. No, 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 no. You cannot bring home the question paper. and come late to the examination center. Please come early to the examination center. And do not prepare all your notes in your handphones. Why? Because he has to be off in the quarantine room. Okay, so please print out all your notes. You can bring your notes in the quarantine room, but not to put all the notes in your handphones. Okay, that's all. This is my channel. Please help me to subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you very much. That's all. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so I will check whether the cert link is in or not. I've already asked from last week. Okay, no cert link for the time being. Okay, but I will paste in the description my description, so I will give you later. Okay, discourse management. Wait, you want to know about discourse management? Okay, wait. I will explain you the discourse management. What is the discourse management? Okay, discourse management is whether you are very fluent when you say something. Your fluency. Discourse management is about your fluency. Okay, whether you are fluent, whether you are what is it? Okay, fluent. Okay, fluency. Your fluency. Okay, discourse management is your fluency. Okay, whether your points is coherent and cohesive. Okay, coherent and cohesive. Okay, in sequence. Okay, in sequence, not to jump from here to that side. Okay, so anything else? Okay, I don't have the cert links for the time being. Okay, after this, maybe I will share in our group. Okay, free what is it, free Muet group. Okay, I will share in there. Okay, in my what is it, wait okay, you can join in this group. I will share my the cert link. If I got it today, I will share in this group. Okay, https me Muet test taker. You can join this group. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much. See you. Good luck for those who are going to sit for your exam. Okay, tomorrow, and also for your written exam on the 18th of November. Good luck. Do well. Okay, bye.